Hey guys, Johnny Sunshine. I think it's Friday. Another day, another disaster. So for the last 2 months, I've heard, a few times my toilet's gurgled a few times, and my house wasn't stopped up. It was more, I believed, a drain field problem. So yesterday, I decided to tackle this, see what's going on, and I popped open my septic tank. I made a great video yesterday of all of this. Unfortunately, the first thing I did when I tried to start digging was cut my fucking my fiber optic line. So now I need to get it repaired. I don't have internet or Wi-Fi, and it's a great video. It's about an hour and 20 minutes of all the shit that I had to do, and what it turned out to be. I dug all this up yesterday with a shovel. Get the fuck out of here. Johnny don't dig no more. My buddy. So anyways, what I did was I opened up my septic tank. Bella, watch out before you fall in the goddamn thing. I opened up my septic tank, and it was full. I put my jetter in to make sure the discharge line was clear. It was. Unfortunately, my drain field's bad. When it rains, it pours. So thank God the guy across the street, my neighbor, he just purchased a brand new Bobcat and a brand new, like a 35, like the biggest track hoe machine you can buy without it being, a fucking earth mover. So he was gracious and kind enough to let me use that thing. He came over and he helped, and I dug this ditch out here down the side, off to the side of my drain field, and the whole drain field drained into this ditch. Now I don't use a lot of water. These two guys who've been staying here, they're doing all kinds of laundry. They're using it a lot. But my plan is to just throw some rock in here, and you'll be able to see up here. We've got sewer coming in here, supposed to be coming in. So I'm not going fucking crazy. You can see I've got like three pipes hanging out here. Those are the legs into my drain field. And I'm gonna jet those lines out. And I'm gonna tie back onto them. And I'm gonna run a new set of rock down through this whole ditch, just as a Band-Aid basically. But I'm hoping eventually they come through with sewer. I'm not gonna pay $20,000 for a new fucking drain field, and then have them put a sewer in the next fucking year, and I have to pay for that. It's just one thing after the other. When it rains, it pours. I'm handling it one day at a time. I did have to pump the septic tank down a little bit. Just the effluent. The tank is in good shape. There's not a lot of grease, and it's not nasty. It's just water, which is good. That means the septic tank is working. But I did have to use my submersible pump and this hose, pump it down just to below the invert, the discharge pipe, so that I could see what was going on. I got my jetter out yesterday, my fucking pump. It got pretty busy here for Johnny, but I'm taking it all in stride. Come on, guys. Gussie! I got to get a load of stone delivered here. And I got to get it in this ditch. That's the problem. And this is a pretty deep ditch. I don't know if this is ground. It can't be groundwater. Because there'd be water. I'm looking at this level. There'd be water in my ditch out there. So the percolation here doesn't look that great, to be honest. The fact that that water's just sitting there and not going out. Come on, Gussie. But it is what it is, guys. This house is becoming, at the worst time, a fucking money pit. And I've got this lady who's very active, working on a cash buyer for this house. And honestly, I'm to the point where I will simply just walk away, take my money and walk away. It's too much, man. I don't have the means to fix everything. So it may be time for Johnny to move on. I've been looking for houses. You know, I want something with at least a half acre. An acre would be even better. And I've got a plan going into that. I need to be able to keep my trucks. I want to go somewhere. I've looked up in Maryland. Taxes are low. Fucking house I'm looking at, $900 a year for fucking property taxes. I'm paying like fucking $4,000 down here. Insurance down here is fucking outrageous. I just can't manage it anymore. It's too much, man. It's beautiful here, but goddamn, you're gonna pay to be here. I can tell you that. So we're gonna take it one day at a time. I'm gonna. I just can't every month another $4,000 or $5,000 fucking hit, man. I can't do it anymore. I'm fucking exhausted. My money's fucking very thin, and but I've got a lot of equity in this house, and I can walk away with a fucking huge check. I'll have more money in my fucking bank account than I ever have in my life, and time to go, man. But I have a lot of memories here, and my mom's house. That shit all means a lot to me, but it appears that I'm gonna fucking have to walk away from this place. But my mom, you know, she had no qualms with selling a house and moving on, man. And it would be a new beginning for me, moving, you know. I mean, this place, I can just rattle off 25 fucking things I need to do. And each one of them, with the price of things these days, nothing's cheap. Everything's a fucking $1,000 here, $1,000 here, fucking, you know, to get my pool rescreened. It's like $3,000 fucking dollars, man. Come on. The fuck? The guy's gonna be here for a day. I've got the screen, and I'm like, how much do you make a fucking hour, buddy? You're worse than plumbers, man. Son of a bitch. So I'm ready to turn this fucking place over to somebody else. Let them throw in a couple $100,000 or $100,000. Turn this into a $1.2 million piece of property, and it's gorgeous. If it were maintained, trimmed up, trim all the trees, put some new palm trees in a few spots, get rid of some of these oaks, and it could be a gorgeous piece of property. It's well located. Where I'm located is right in the middle of everything. To have a fucking acre of land in an area where everybody's got these little 40, 50, 60 foot wide lots, it's a fucking unique property, and hopefully I can get rid of it and make some money and move on down the line. Fucking go buy another house so I don't have to pay fucking, you know, capital gains. If you invest that money within a year or so, you fucking, you don't have to pay capital gains, from what I understand. So that's the plan. It's going to be a short video because I got to try to upload it through my cellular carrier, which takes a long time. It goes a lot faster on Wi-Fi. I am going to probably go over. I looked up to see who has the best Wi-Fi, and I think Starbucks has real fast Wi-Fi, and I may go over there and grab a fucking $10 cup of coffee just so I can use their Wi-Fi and upload that video. It's funny, man. You see Johnny's up on that big ass fucking tractor, fucking getting it, man. Just fucking tearing it up. So I get on this guy's tractor, and I've got fucking thousands of hours on a fucking tractor, literally. And they all work the same. I get on his and everything's fucking backwards and wrong. And he's like, yeah, I think there's another setting for it. I said, well, let's try that, man. He shifts it over because I couldn't use it. I couldn't operate the fucking thing. Everything I wanted to do, it was doing the reverse of it. So he switched it from A to B or B to A, and Johnny was fucking rolling, Jackson. I dug that whole fucking ditch, man, in about 20 minutes, and it felt good to get back on a tractor, man. But this is going to open up new avenues for me, selling this house and getting a bunch of money under me instead of really just surviving for the last 10 years, man. You know, I want to keep my house, but it looks like it's too much, man. I have to make the move. But it will open up new doors for me. You close one door and 10 more open. So I just need to be smart and get her done, man. It's another day. Thank God it's fucking Friday. Let's see what kind of disasters are holding for Saturday or Sunday. See what I have to do. Anyways, alright guys, have a great day. I'll try to get that video up, man.